Welcome to Make It Now with Linda Lang. Today we're going to make this really cute little wall hanging. It's made of pom-poms, some cork, a little ball from my Christmas decorations, and I found this frame. It was just a frame that I used, and I took the whole thing apart and I just left the frame part. And I found some hard paint board. You know how you use canvas? This is what I bought. I got some of these. I had them stashed. So I'm going to use this for my backing. We're going to make this today. Make it now with Linda Lang. Okay, let's take a look at our supplies. First, you want some yarn. I mean, you can do white, red, green, purple, yellow, black. It doesn't matter. Just get some yarn. And I like the green because it looks like the tree. Then I have some tacky glue. I put it in this container so that I can use it to paint, to glue my frame to my backing. That's all you're going to use this glue for. Then you're going to need an X-Acto knife so that you can cut the board down to size. You want to have a top of your tree. I don't know, I'm just going to say, I'm not sure what I'm going to use, but you use some small balls. And of course, a glue gun. That's about all you need for this project. I think that's good. So the first thing you want to do is you want to make a bunch of tassels. And what you do is you make a little square on a piece of cardboard. And this is 3 inches tall, and it doesn't matter how wide because this is the length of your tassel. So the first thing you do is, it's so easy to make tassels. I can sit and make these for hours. So you just put your finger there, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. You can make them fatter if you want to. I do 15. I cut it. I grab a piece and I slide it under here like this so that they're both facing the top, and I tie a knot. Double knot so that it's nice and tight. So that's this part. Then you take your scissors, slide them into here at the very bottom and cut. Okay? Then you take this and you flip it over on itself, because that's how you're going to make the little ball on the top. So I lay it down, grab another piece of yarn, kind of use my fingers to kind of shape it, and then I put this on the back. I can lay it on the table if I want, and then I tie around, and then I tighten it, and then tie it in another knot. This is how you make a pom-pom. It's so simple. Okay, so I don't cut it yet. I can cut off these extra strings on the bottom, but I don't cut it yet because I want them all to be the same size. So I make about 20 to 25 of these, and if I need more, I make them as I go. And now I'm going to take them and make sure that they're all the same size. So you can put them on a grid like this, and you want to cut 1, 2.5. I like 2.5. It makes a nice little fluffy tree. So like that. Then I take this one and I measure it against this one. And then I just cut them so that they are staying the same length. So you want to do all of these like that. And I'll be right back. When I made this, I only used, I did 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2. Well, it was too thin because my yarn wasn't thick. I didn't make real fat pom-poms. So I added more, and I made it a very thick tree. So you'll do what you feel is right. So let's put these aside and let's get our board ready. If you already have a frame you can use, I found this one in my basement. It's just a frame. It's got the glass in it and some stuff in it. But I like the thickness. See how thick this is? So it's going to be like a shadow box when I get done with it. Like, for example, on this one. You see how thick this was? And then it's like a shadow box. And there's no cover on it at all. So now all we do is take this apart. Just take it all apart. You take all these out too, by the way. You don't leave these little tabs in here. But I just want to get this back off. Okay, this comes off. This comes out. And these come out. All right, I was able to pull all those out. Oh, it was a little bit of effort. I want to make sure that this is nice and clean. So I just wipe this off, make sure it's clean. That was a little dirty. And then on this side, you want to make sure that there's a flat edge around this frame. Because see, this is where you're going to glue this white piece onto it like that. Okay, so but first want to cut it. So let's take a look at this. Put this down here like that. Line it up to the edge that's already cut. Make sure it's all in there fine. And then draw and twist. There. And now what you want to do is when you cut this, you want to cut within the line. Otherwise you're going to have what I did here. You see a little bit of a ledge sticking out? You can see that ledge. I'm going to paint it brown where you can't see it. So I just do this a couple of times. At this point, you can paint the frame, you can paint the backing, but because I'm using green, it's going to look good on my backing. So I didn't paint the back of this, nor did I paint the frame. I left it. Now what we do is simply glue it all together. My frame down. And my whiteboard will go this way. Make sure that it's right in there. Oh yes. So this is where you come in with your glue. And if you have a squeeze bottle to do it, that's fine. But my squeeze bottle didn't work. So I have to paint it on. And I take this piece, nice side down on the back of this frame, and you want to place it exactly on the back like that. And I'm going to set something heavy on it and let it dry. So we let it sit for about a half an hour, and I just remove the heavy off the top of it, and I turn this around like that. It's like a shadow box. Got my glue gun ready. I've got these kind of positioned. I want to see it's in the center. And you can measure if you want. Make sure it's centered. And then I just put glue. Use your glue gun. It's a good thing to do. And then make sure it's centered. And I have the words sticking out too, which is not a big deal. Okay, now I start gluing these down. Now I have different balls. I've got this one, it's kind of cool. Look at that one. Or I got this one. I just am partial to the red ball. I really am. Partial to the red ball. Like that. And again, you can add more onto the side and make it more fluffy off to the side, or you can leave it like that. Make it now with Linda Lang.